Well, hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. We are in Japan for the B League. Another exciting season has arrived. And as you can tell, this is a big deal once again. Nice to see everybody here as we welcome one of the sensations of last season, the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, today. And we'll be bringing you all of the action. So looking forward to the season. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, again, one of the sensation, one of the big time stories of last season in the B League, and without a doubt, a lot of people expecting big things again from them this season. So Kyoto taking on the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS today, and the crowd filling into this wonderful arena. Don't forget, already Japan buzzing with excitement. Okinawa having hosted part of the FIBA Basketball World Cup, and the national team qualifying for the Olympics. But as we look at the Kyoto team, it's going to be a very good, very dangerous team today for Yokohama. You got Yuki Kazuki. We've got Davis. We've got Konishi. We've got Wright. We've got Rashid. We got number 77 Okada. We've got Jones in the starting five today. Maeda, Jackson, and Mizuno. And again, they'll be going up against Yokohama, who are led by who else but Yuki Kawamura. Jared Utoff is going to be a tough player for them. Here again, I'll go over the starting five. We're looking right now, Kyoto, so it's going to be Kata Mizuno, Charles Jackson, Satoru Maeda, Kevin Jones, and Yuta Okada, number 77. Had 16 points in the opener. So Kyoto, and there he is, folks, also having coached at the FIBA Basketball World Cup this summer, was in Manila not that long ago. Roy Rana, the head coach. And Coach Aoki, the head coach of Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, a real level head. Did such a wonderful job last year when this team stormed into the postseason and really had a season that not a lot of people expected. So again, for Yokohama, Utoff, Kawamura, Sugiura, Sudo, and Scott. Starting for Kyoto HANNARYZ, it's going to be Mizuno, Jackson, Maeda, Jones, and Okada. The key players today, well, we're looking at Okada on the left and the MVP of the league from last season, Yuki Kawamura, on the right. And you can look at their numbers from game one. And you can also see Charles Jackson and what he means to this team, what he was able to do in that opener. And then the power forward for Yokohama, Utah, Jared Utah, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Well, hello everybody, and welcome again to Kyoto. This is the B-League, and it's Kyoto taking on Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Yokohama with Yuki Kawamura winning the opening tip, attacking the basket to the left, and Jared Utah comes out and attempts a three-pointer right at the start of the game and misses. Jackson with the rebound. Here comes Kyoto. Okada takes it back outside. Now he dumps it down low to Jackson. He's surrounded, not able to get it off. His pass deflected into the path of Utah. So now Kawamura on the attack. And a reach and a foul called on Mizuno. Kawamura gets down the baseline, now about outside the wing, launches it from three-point range as the shot clock winds down and misses. The three-point shot is good, and Kyoto on the board. Jones getting the first 3 points of the game. The veteran, the 34-year-old Kevin Jones. And another reach and another foul. And this time it's on Maeda. Jackson fouls a long way from the basket. Kawamura again. Shot clock winding down to 3. He gets into the paint, puts up a very difficult shot. And folks were reminded once again of how special that player is. Getting into the paint. This time a reach and a foul has been called. This time on Suda for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Yokohama winning the opening game 81-67. Now the ball goes into the path of Jackson. He picks it up. They're done down low to Jackson. He knows what to do with it. I mean, if they could gain a split today, that would be exactly what the doctor ordered. You don't want to open the season losing twice at home, although I think objectively speaking, a lot of people anticipate Yokohama B-CORSAIRS to be one of the better teams. Coming off the high of their terrific season. Here's Kawamura again off the front of the iron. Scott not able to bring it down. Jackson, his pass intercepted. Kawamura on the break. Oh, his pass back to Scott. I'm not sure Scott was ready for it. He didn't know that the pass was coming to him. Three-point shot, well short by Mizuno. A little slow start offensively, really, for both teams. Yuta. Kawamura. You can knock that down, boy. And he's got 5 points, all 5 points for Yokohama. There's a three. Nope. And Scott goes up for the rebound, brings it down, hands it off to Yuki Kawamura, who pushes it so quickly. Scott goes up and dunks it. And now an offensive foul called on Kyoto. So Jackson's going to sit down, and not a player that you want to have out of the game, but he's going to have to sit. Jackson had 10 points yesterday. Kawamura again gets all the way inside, this time not able to score. Quickly, the other way. Kyoto, and the bump. And the foul. So King checking into the game. Here comes Yokohama. King had 7 points yesterday. Kawamura running the baseline. And just right on cue, King comes out and knocks down a long jump shot. Here's the dunk, and the basket is good. Oh, did that go in for Kevin Jones? I guess not. So he's going to go to the line. Oh, sorry, well, did not fall in, so he's got 2 free throws. Kevin Jones makes the first. That's 13 points yesterday, makes the second as well. He's just 5 of 13 from the floor yesterday. Players that they desperately need his offense. Well, does Kyoto. Again, the penetration from Kawamura. They pass it around. Scott, well, puts up a difficult shot with the left hand.
Kyoto.
I'll be right in the game, number 7, Filipino international. Here he is, taking it deep and getting blocked. Excellent work. Utah the other way. Kawamura on the break. And the foul called.
HANNARYZ 4番デイビス選手のファウル、個人1回目。スリーポイントシュートモーション中のファウルでした。横浜にスリーショット。HANNARYZ 選手の交代、ナンバー24、ラッシー・ファウラー。横浜14番、大場選手が入ります。
So Stacey Davis getting a good look at him. Had 16.5 minutes yesterday, just had a couple points, 3 rebounds, looking to bounce back, have a stronger, bigger impact today. And Kawamura, after the foul, goes to the line and makes the first free throw. You definitely want to foul the jump shooter, and you definitely don't want to foul the three-point shooter. But Kawamura takes full advantage.
Kyoto. Kyoto.
Good passing, wide open 3. That's more like it for Kyoto. And you know that right, if he gets open, you better watch out. Great shooter. Kawamura, his team up 3 over to Utah. The long 3, and that's good. And he took that shot right in the grill of Rashid. Farah's Rashid. It was right again. This time he takes it deep, or takes, oh boy, and an offensive foul called. This is so that was a toughish call there on right, and another bucket for Kai King. 18-10 in favor of Yokohama. White dribbles left, spins, puts it up, and no good. Quickly, the other way. And this time, Kawamura misses. There for the follow, though. Putting it up and in was Yokohama's number 15, Oliver. Evan Oliver, just a solid veteran. So he's got a chance for a three-point play. Meanwhile, King, or rather Davis goes out. And Jackson is back in. So Kata, Jackson, Wright, all in the game right now for Kyoto, who are on the back foot. This thing is moving in the wrong direction for them. Checking in for the first time today, Edward Morris. So he comes in for Yokohama. Well, Oliver, just one of the most complete players in the Japanese league. The offensive rebound, keeps the basketball at his end off the missed free throw, and everything going against the home team right now. Kawamura launches it from deep. Oh my goodness. Jackson right in his face. It didn't matter as Yuki Kawamura
Kyoto.
serves up another reminder. If he's not the best in the league this season again, he's certainly going to be one of the best. And I'm not sure you would bet against him being the best. Nice low post move from Jackson. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and Kyoto already trying to stay within touch of Kawamura and co. Oliver spins into the corner. 3-point shot. Oh boy, they are on the money right now. There is no stopping them.
タイムアウト、ハンナリーズ前半1回目のタイムアウトです。
Oba's checking in, checked into the game. Only been out there a couple minutes and has knocked down his first 3-pointer. Timeout on the court. Kyoto in real trouble already, and Yokohama, it feels like when you're watching them play right now, like looking like a well-oiled machine.
Kyoto.
So down 14 points coming out of the timeout. Kyoto trying to get something going on. They get it to right, and that is exactly what they need. Get him some open looks, and he knocks down the 3-pointer.
Defense. Out of bounds.
15 seconds on the shot clock. Boy ran up. Trying to get something straight over there on the sidelines. His team down by 11 points. How do you solve this Yokohama team? Just so versatile. Kenta Mori also in the game right now. Jackson with the rebound. I mean, obviously you want to try to make hay while the sun shines when Kawamura is not in the game. So that means right now they need to make their moves to try to get back into this. Down 11. Here's Wright again. 3-point attempt, and off target was Maita. Oliver. Now Jackson with the rebound. Will they hold it for one shot? Nice spin, and the basket is good. Well, that's probably not a bad decision to take it early because they had the shot and they had a tough time hitting some good looks. Now quickly the other way, and more pass to the corner outside. Oliver, oh boy, could they have had a more complete game offensively in that first quarter? I don't think so. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS looking terrific here in the second game against Kyoto. They lead it 29-17 at the end of one, and of course that's why you don't want to take that shot too early. But Kyoto, they had the spin and the look, and they were able to get the bucket. So they took it, and lo and behold, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS goes to the other end and makes a three-pointer right at the end of the quarter. Well, 29-17, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS on top of Kyoto, and Kawamura has, as usual, caused all sorts of problems for the opponent with his scoring, with his playmaking. He's got 11 points. He's 2 of 3 from deep. He's 3 of 7 overall from the floor. He's made all 3 of his free throws. Remember, he got fouled shooting a 3. He's got 4 assists. And his team, when he's on the court, plus 14. So it is all good for Kawamura once again, coming off that incredible season when he was the B-League MVP. So second quarter action underway. Kyoto gets it down low to Jackson. He goes to work against Morris. Powers his way up. Nice little jump hook. Of course, Yokohama's season last season ended in the semifinals when they fell to the Yuki Golden Kings, the eventual champions. Here's a jump shot and another bucket, and it is doesn't matter who's putting them up right now for Yokohama. The ball is going in the hoop. That was Matsuzaki getting his first points, 32-19. Pulling up and knocking down the 3. That's more like it for Okada. He had 16 points yesterday, and that's his first bucket today. Oliver again outside, and this time the ball doesn't drop. An offensive foul called on Jackson, and boy, you hate to give that one away. When you see Edwin Morris check into the game, you immediately think you're going to go all the way. He just scored over him. Just needs to have a little bit better control over his body. Ryan doesn't seem too enthralled with that call. Here's King again, drives in, left hand, and Matthew Wright with the rebound. Well, Kyoto trailing by 10. Here's Wright, pulls up and knocks it down. Boy, he's got a beautiful shot, doesn't he? Nice, calm release, playing under control, and he's got 8 points. Oliver shaking and baking, hands it off. Good interior defense by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. There's Oliver. Well, that was a crazy 3. A little bit too much one-on-one in the right corner. Plenty of time. And they break, and Jones gets ahead of the break, and all of a sudden, Kyoto has stormed back, pulled to within 6. The drive, and oh boy, what a tough take that was from Matsuzaki. It's not just about the perimeter game. He will beat you on the dribble if he has a chance, and he did that time. They're pulling up, and Matthew Wright, well, he hit pretty much everything else, it seemed like, before that one, so he misses. Still got 8 points, and his team's down 8 points. 6:45 remaining in this first half. Oliver, not an enviable assignment having to guard him. Now Jackson has come out, switched onto him, and Oliver just blows right past him and scores with the left-handed layup. Jackson has 3 fouls. And that is a wonderful drive from Okada. Here he is again, putting it on the deck, getting it all the way in. Well, Kyoto coming off a season when they were 22-38. But Yokohama B-CORSAIRS is a good example for them, because don't forget, you know, before last season, they too were not one of the teams that a lot of people expected big things from. Kawamura, obviously, a big part of the reason why that they changed that. And so we do have some definite weapons. One player they are missing is Utah, though, who left to join this Yokohama team. There's a miss, and going behind his back. Okada shaking, faking into the paint. Back outside to Wright, and Wright knocks down the 3. Here comes Kyoto, folks. Look out. Give all the credit that time. Terrific hustle for Okada. Really making that defense get back on its heels. Here's Oliver. And the jump shot is good from Oliver. And that's one of the reasons why they're so good, is because when Kawamura isn't carrying the team, Devin Oliver does. Right. Oh, just out of the reach of Rashid. Oliver left open, launches it, and fortunately for Kyoto, misses the open. Oh, nice spin. How about Jones? Oh, Jones misses. Jones missed the layup. Unbelievable. Oliver the other way, the bounce pass. Good hustle by Okada, knocking it out of bounds. Oh boy, I don't think Jones can quite believe he just missed the layup at the other end. And that's good work there by Rashid to go up, show some support for his teammate as we have a timeout and the players go over to the bench. Well, Jones coming over from Sunrockers Shibuya. One of the big signings for this Kyoto team, and they really need him to be good this season if they're going to achieve their aims. One thing that is clear right now is that Matthew Wright, looking very comfortable in this lineup, and makes a good pairing with Okada. Look at this. So Okada takes it deep, passes it back outside to Wright, and really Wright is, in terms of his perimeter game, if he gets his feet set, look out. He's going to knock it down. And really assuming some leadership in this Kyoto team. You can see he's got the trust of Roy Rana, one of the premier coaches really in basketball, in my opinion. Seeing him, you know, he's gonna get the best out of this team, would be my prediction over the course of the season. And I think you have to keep this into perspective. They're going up against a Yuki Kawamura team, and that's never an easy task to go up against this Yokohama team right now, because they are good. So Utah back in the game, the former Kyoto man, number one. Here's Kawamura right back in the game, knocks down a three. I mean, he's just unbelievable. And he's got 14 points. He's been sitting for several minutes as well, so he's already having himself a nice game, right? Oh boy, his pass intended for Rashid. It goes out of bounds. Utah now down low. Scott. Utah spins, puts it up, misses. And now right again, his team down by 9. Hands it off to Jones. Jones has it deep. 3:20 remaining. Kawamura, once again, the story of the B-League. Bounce pass to Scott. 3-pointer from Utah, missing. And Scott just 2 points. Kawamura again, just gets a little space. He's unreal, folks. I mean, it's you run out of superlatives to describe his play. He's just so quick, and when he's healthy, I just don't think you can stop him. He's gonna beat you either with his playmaking, with his passing, or with his scoring. Whether it's dribble drive, whether it's pulling up the jump shots, running off screens, you name it, he can do it. Here he is again, unbelievable. That's probably the play of the game right there. I mean, he is out there in complete dazzling form already. We're early in the season, and his excellence is such that we've kind of grown accustomed to it, and certainly the Kyoto fans don't want to, well, they probably do want to see it, but they don't want to see him do it against their team. He has just almost single-handedly here since coming back into the game, just opened up this big lead again, 45-32. So Kawamura with 18 points. Now watch him. He has ability. You can't stay in front of him, and that was him, and he just goes right in. And you can look at the players over on his teammates talking like, oh boy, that's just Yuki. That's what he does. Remember, he was a little bit banged up at the end of last season, but richly deserved getting the B-League MVP. And on this evidence, he is definitely going to contend for that honor again, the way he's playing today. I mean, 18 points. Can you imagine? And we're still in the first half. Kawamura had 18 points overall yesterday when he was 8 of 12 inside the arc. he didn't hit any threes, but it's been different for him today. He just needed to get that game under his belt. Because today it has been a different story from three-point range. Kawamura, 3 of 4 from three-point range. Shot clock violation. So coming out of a timeout, the absolute worst thing you can do. Well, I guess the worst thing would be to turn it over and have that turn into points for the other team. But still, coming out of a timeout, you got to at least be able to get a shot off. So Matthew Wright comes back in. Also coming back in, number 11, Maita. Maita had 10 points. So Satoru Maita, 10 points yesterday, 4 rebounds. He is yet to score today. Kawamura again, just a little bit of daylight. This time misses everything. It shows he's human. Although I think probably some people would disagree with that still. There is not able to keep it in bounds. It's going to stay at this end. Josh Scott. I mean, just imagine they were just within 6 points. In fact, I think they pulled it within 4. This is Okada trying to make something happen, taking it deep. But when Kawamura checks into the game, even if Oliver goes out, he just does so many things, creates so many problems. And they've been able to open up the double-digit lead again with him. Matthew Wright. Dribbles left. Oh, boy, beautiful drive, extension, and the finish with the left hand. That was silky smooth from Matthew Wright. Had just 4 points, 4 rebounds yesterday. It has been a different story today for Matthew Wright. So that was Matthew Wright. That is it. I mean, if he got anybody there, I didn't see it. I guess it's unfortunate. He kind of lowered his left hand. He's had a couple of cheap fouls called on him today. Scott misses the first. Three-point attempt is good. That's more like it. Davis bringing some offense from the bench. His first 3 points of the game. So timeout on the court, 46-37. So Okada dribbles left, passes it back, and Davis obliges, knocks down to 3. Stacey Davis. Was Josh Scott we've seen him struggle to get going today. It's kind of unusual not seeing him playing in that Brex team where he played for the previous 3 seasons. So Stacey Davis with that three-pointer, having joined from the Salt Lake City Stars where he played last year. He's played everywhere, folks. Look at this guy's CV. He has been around the world. Utah coming out well short. That certainly helps Kyoto. And Okada driving and scoring. I love the energy that he brings. Look at this. He just goes right at Kai King. Okada rattles it in. Came back to Kawamura. Utah has it in the paint. Hands it off to Scott. Oh, Scott misses the layup. Okada has it. Now will they hold it for one? Well, they were down 13 points, and now they have a chance to close the gap to 4, maybe even 3. There's Okada. And the reach and the foul before the shot. They're not going to count that. And Roy Randa thinks they should count the bucket. "25-year-old Okada. Disappointment, they're not going to count it, and also they don't get free throws. Okada definitely bringing a spark to the team. Davis is going to inbound it, see if they can get it back to him. Just knock down the three. No, it's going to be right. Oh, yes, they do. They get it to Davis right at the end. Excellent work. And I'll tell you what, for a team that's had its struggles falling yesterday and then trailing today, they have come out and they have closed the gap to just 4 points at halftime. And these Kyoto fans, reason to believe. And again, with Roy Rand at the helm, this team has every chance whenever they step onto the court. They are looking, I think already like a team that's going to be improved from last season. 46-42, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS on top at halftime against Kyoto. HANNARYZ. Well, Kyoto taking on Yokohama B-CORSAIRS here in Japanese B-League action, second consecutive day. Yokohama winning yesterday, and here they are coming out strong, going up by double digits. Yokohama's sensational. Yuki Kawamura once again pulling the strings on some outstanding plays, whether it was hitting three-pointers, which he didn't do in the first game between these two teams. But today he has certainly found his range and looked more comfortable knocking it down. 3 of 5. But Matthew Wright coming to the rescue for his team, for Kyoto, coming out, having a much bigger game today already, 13 points. He only had 4 yesterday. Kai King taking that feed and scoring. And if Kawamura is not scoring, he's setting up his teammates. And then when he's not in the game, Devin Oliver is getting it done. Here's Oliver stroking it from deep. He's got 9 points. Also has a couple of assists. And then Matsuzaki right off the bench, knocking down the 3. Well, he'd been in about a minute, but still. Okada has really brought the impetus, some fresh impetus to this team. He started, but obviously really driving this team, working well with Matthew Wright. Matthew Wright collecting the air ball to Okada. And here they get it up to Kevin Jones. Former Sun Rockers Shibuya star Jones knocking it down. Kawamura, though, again, when he's in the game, he just causes all sorts of problems. This time hitting one of his 3 3-pointers. Matthew Wright, again, outstanding. 5 of 8 from the floor. He's hit all 3 of his attempts from 3-point range. And as you look at the teams, Kyoto, not too shabby, really. 6 of 11 from deep. But the problem is that Yokohama B-CORSAIRS are 8 of 17 from 3-point range. Kyoto actually has made 1 more basket inside the arc. And Kyoto, from a rebounding standpoint, they'd like to get a few more offensive rebounds, obviously get some more second opportunities, but not able to. Nevertheless, 3 more rebounds in the game for them. So Wright, 13, Jones and Okada each with 9 points for Kyoto, and for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, 18 for Kawamura, 9 for Oliver, and 5 for Kai King. Then from a rebounding standpoint, Wright and Okada each with 4. Charles Jackson, who has the 3 fouls, he's got 3 rebounds. Scott, 4 rebounds, 3 for Oliver, and 2 for Utah. And then from an assist standpoint, Okada shows how well he's played today. Just doing it all, really. He's got 7 assists. And both Kanishi and Wright each with 1. 5 assists for number 5, Kawamura. 2 for Oliver. Second half action underway. Yokohama leading at 46 to 42 over Kyoto. Kyoto in the dark uniforms of the aqua blue. Here is a three-point shot, no good. Starting things off. That miss from Sudo. Sudo has yet to score. Excuse me, that miss was from Sudo. Now Okada puts it up, hand in the face. Kawamura doing a good job. Utah left open, and the former Kyoto man knocks down the three-pointer. There's Wright. Well, his fourth three-pointer. He's 4 of 4 from deep. Actually hails from Canada like Roy Rana, so they probably have a good synergy working over there. There's the miss and the rebound. Still a chance for Kyoto to close the gap to 2, maybe even 1 if Wright can get up another 3. Jones back to the basket, spins, turns, puts it up. And Utah winning that battle. Utah for 3. Oh boy, look out. Once again, the former Kyoto man knocking it down. He's got 9. Okada dribbles back to Jackson. Utah, will it be another 3? Not this time. Jones rebounds it, hands it off to Okada. Who in turn gives it to Wright. And Jackson, you can count that one, and he's going to the line for a three-point play. That's more like it for Kyoto. Chance to close the gap to just 2 points. So Sugiura trying to stop him, and he just goes right past him. So 10 points for Jackson, along with 3 rebounds, but he has turned it over 4 times. And spurns the opportunity at the stripe. So that is the first miss of the day from the free throw line for Kyoto. They had been 4 of 4. Here's Kawamura over Utah. Utah gets into the paint, passes out to the corner, and the three-pointer is good from Sudo. His first points of the game. Koya Sudo. Okada lets his defender fly past. Look at Okada drive. Oh boy, good work. Just doesn't get it to drop. Now Kawamura putting it on the deck, driving, and the foul called on Jones. Just that blinding speed. It's almost impossible. What are you going to do? Even he'll go up against players a lot taller, and his speed allows him to create opportunities. So 20 points for Kawamura. It's a game high. Jones doesn't settle. Drives in, much better for Kevin Jones. He's got 11. Much better game today for him. Kawamura, step back. And a chance for Wright in Kyoto. Okada on the deck to bounce pass to Jackson. And sneaking in there and almost coming up with the steal. What have they called here? Oh, it was a steal, and the foul was on Jackson. So good job, Pseudo. 4 fouls on Jackson. I think Roy Rana would like to have a word with him, but Jackson's so frustrated, he's just going to walk over to the bench and sit down. So Rana's going to have to pick his moment. Kawamura again. His pass this time isn't delivered, and taking it all the way and scoring is Davis. Oh, that was impressive. It's back to a 4-point game. Kai King spins. Utah, Kyoto hanging around, trying to give their fans reward them for their support, giving them a W. And boy, that would be a nice present for them. Here's Kawamura missing it badly, so he's cooled off a little bit, missed his last couple of threes. Right. Thought about going up against King, elects not to. Here's Okada. I like his activity. Steps back at the line. That's good. Okada very comfortable creating his shot off the dribble. And with that, he cuts the deficit to just 2 points. Look at that Okada fan behind the bench, waving the number 77. I love how they support their favorite players in the B-League. So 2-point game. Jackson out of the game with 4 fouls, but nevertheless, Kyoto hanging in there, closing the gap to just 2 points. Probably you would think that you'd have to say they're similar players, Okada and Kawamura, in terms of size, in terms of ability to handle the ball, score off the dribble. So let's see if Yokohama can put the brakes on this run. Here is Utah driving in. Oh, boy. Nice balance, nice control with the body. Now Okada. Over to right. And Kai King reaches in. Wright picks it up. Shot clock about to expire. They got to go. Okada gets it up. Oh, what a play. What an alert play from Jones. I thought that was a shot, but maybe it was a pass. Interesting to see if he gets the assist. Now the deflection into the path of Kyoto. Davis drives in. And Davis really becoming a factor here for Kyoto. Now, you like the fight, you like the resolve, the focus, the concentration for Kyoto. They've had their struggles, yet they have stuck with it. There's Kai King putting the pressure on the D, and that sure looked like a shot to me. Oh boy. So Davis misses the first free throw. And makes the second. So back to a 1-point game. Kai King, a little bit too much dribbling there. And Wright ties him up. Yeah, you're just asking for the ball to be stolen or to be tied up in that situation. Okada drives, he's fouled. Look at that finish. It's not going to count, but what a terrific finish anyway. So no, they did not give an assist to Okada on that missed shot, which was snatched out of the air by Jones. Oh, good, powerful move. Jones, can you believe it? Kyoto have come back to take the lead. Oh, this is interesting. You gotta like the fight and the resolve. And Kawamura, though, takes it right into the paint and scores with the layup. Easiest shot on the books for him. So Yokohama back in front, and now an offensive foul. And I think Davis, or is it? I thought it was an offensive foul. They called the foul Kenta Mori. Yeah, they did. So that's his second. I think Davis is a little nervous there, thinking the foul is going to be on him, setting the pick, setting the screen. Here he is going up against Oliver. And just trying to do too much there. You got to get rid of it. So Yokohama trailed briefly, but Kawamura's drive and bucket put him back in front. Now here he is missing with the three. So definitely not his best quarter shooting. Here's Matthew Wright. Matthew Wright spins to the baseline, back into the paint, outside. And Davis's three doesn't drop. They stick with it, and it's going to remain at this end. Matthew Wright steps back. Oh, how good is he, folks? How good is Matthew Wright? He's got the right stuff today, that's for sure. Number 7, 18 points. He is feeling it. Now, Okada called for the foul out on the perimeter. I think Kyoto definitely going to be a contender this year in terms of they're going to move up the standings. It remains to be seen how much they can improve, but I like their backcourt. Utah drives back outside. Three-pointer, the three-point shooting cooling off a little bit here in this third quarter. Kai King steps to his left. It looks good. Nope, a little bit to the left. Good box out there by Okada. Those are the little things right there that don't show up in the stat sheet, but he needed to put his body on the rebounder to get him out of the picture. Oh boy, tough drive, and Davis returns to the free throw line. So Kyoto back on top here inside the final minute of the third quarter, and the fans really getting a treat today. So Devin Oliver, I'm with you, Devin. I don't know how they called a foul on you in that situation. Everything was initiated by Davis, and as the saying goes, ball don't lie. He misses the first free throw, but I still like the aggressive play by Davis. You can hear Devin Oliver saying, "I was just standing there. How is that a foul?" So Davis makes one of two, and the home fans feeling like today could be theirs here. Still got a long way to go, 10 minutes, 45 seconds. But here in the final minute of this third quarter, it's been all Kyoto. Jump shot, no good. And good work. Davis has made a real difference out there. You can just feel his presence. So what really makes this team go is number 7, Wright, and Okada, number 77. This time Wright missing from three-point range. He's not going to make them all, folks. But I love the energy. I love the way they really drive this team forward. Here's a penetration on a beautiful pass. Wow. Oliver goes in for the dunk right at the end of the third quarter. Beautiful play. The defense goes to the dribbler, and the pass right into the paint. So you look at the foul trouble for Yokohama, and the only person in foul trouble with 4 fouls for Yokohama is Sudo. Probably not a disaster. And the 4 fouls for Jackson, that's the only foul trouble for Kyoto. But you could argue they've played, they've coped well without their big fella, bringing Davis into the game. So Kawamura is going to sit down here at the start of the final quarter. 63-63. And almost a turnover. Here's Oliver again, hands it off. Kai King for 3. Utah goes in for the offensive board, but can't get it. Oh boy, the turnover right into the path of Oliver, who's going to go in for the layup. Okada takes it deep, and he is fouled. Constantly putting that defense under pressure with his ability to take it strong to the basket. Three-point shot is good. Davis. Well, Davis has been nice today. He's been a good contributor for this Kyoto team. They're going to need more of that this season. There's no doubt. Maita for 3. And Davis with the rebound. You feel like Kyoto, if they're going to have a chance in this game, they need to create some separation here before Kawamura comes back into the game, because once Kawamura comes in, he's just going to cause problems. Right. Terrific catch. Here's Jones. Turnaround on the baseline. And they've got to be able to get a better shot than that. Get the ball into the hands of Okada and let him drive. Oh, bounce pass to Oliver. So Yokohama get a layup. Whereas at the other end, Kyoto had to settle for a turnaround jumper on the baseline. This is Okada. They're forcing him out there, and the reach and the foul. And it's on Kintamori. I think I called him Maita a second ago, excuse me. So Mori. So Jackson's going to come back into the game. Got it. Three-point shot. And doesn't drop for Maita. So Yokohama, again, remember, with Scott back in the game, Oliver pulling the strings right now while Kawamura is out of the game. Here's Scott, guarded by Jackson. Scott takes it deep, back outside. And missing everything was Kintamori. Right. Oh, boy. Well, in fairness, tough pass to catch, but Jackson probably has to come up with that. Going off one foot and missing. Boy, they living dangerously. Kyoto, as Matsuzaki misses in the paint. Here's Okada again. Gets it to Davis. Davis, strong rebound. Puts it up and in. Boy, he has really given them a lift today. 14 points for Davis. Oliver. Left his feet. Now Oliver again lets it fly. Missing. Three-point shooting hasn't been as good in this second half. Spinning, putting it up, and Okada can't get it. That would have been big. Here's Scott. Three-pointer not there. Jackson able to get the board. Well, midway through the fourth quarter, you know what that means. It's money time, and it's a one-point lead for Kyoto. Okada, beautiful drive, and Jackson is fouled. Fouled by Kintamori, so that's his fourth foul. Sudo has 4. Kintamori now with 4 fouls. And Jackson makes the first. Free throw shooting, so important this time of game. Obviously, throughout the course of the game, haven't really had that many attempts. Kawamura back in the game, and look at that, folks. The go-ahead three-pointer with 4:47 remaining. Yuki Kawamura rested, refreshed, and ready to go. Kawamura with 25 points. He's now 4 of 9 from three-point range. Great play by Davis there, getting his 13th and 14th points of the game. He's also got 4 rebounds. Jones has 15, and Matthew Wright, who didn't start the game, has 18 points. Okada has 11 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds. But there's the man of the moment. Always is this time of game. And, you know, like I talked about Kyoto, if Kawamura is on the bench, you want to try to get a little bit of separation before he comes back into the game, because you know that he's going to take over. And he's already just come right out and stroked a three to put his team back in front. Look at that, the steal from Oliver. And Okada just gift wrapped a bucket with that telegraph pass. 17 points for Oliver. Matthew Wright for three, and he is fouled attempting the three by Oliver, so 3 free throws coming for Matthew Wright. Well, you can't take away his landing space, and I think that's what the call was. Well, you couldn't have a better shooter at the line after that situation. So they only gave him 2 free throws, not 3. I thought he was fouled shooting the 3, but 2-point game, Yokohama on top. Still a lot of work to do. B-CORSAIRS winning yesterday. Here is Kawamura, and this time missing. And quickly up to Jackson. Whoa, boy, what a finish from Charles Jackson. Just kind of gracefully caught the ball in the lane, full extension, laid it up and in, and ties the game. Timeout. Jackson now with 13 points for Kyoto. Here's the play again. So Matthew Wright spots his teammate, and Jackson is not going to miss from that spot on the court. Well, this is the type of game that if Kyoto can win, they could use that as a springboard to go on a good run here. And you feel like for them being at home and the way they've kept it close, this game is far more important than it is for Yokohama. You know that Yokohama is going to be there. They're going to be competing all season. They're going to be one of the best teams. Here's Kawamura. Oh. They settled for a tough shot, even from Kawamura's vantage point, and now it's a chance for Kyoto once again. Can they get a good look? Okada, I like it. Over to Wright. Wright, oh. Well, they were waiting for it. Kai King stole the pass, but you hate the fact that you don't even get a shot off. Kawamura drives in, and oh! Shooters roll. But now Roy Rana calls timeout. That's why you can't turn over. You can't have an empty possession where you don't even get a shot off. If you're Kyoto, you've got to at least get a shot up. The turnovers, even though it didn't lead to points, Kawamura was directly anyway. Kawamura was able to go down and put his team back in front. Maybe a moving screen there went unnoticed. Looked like Maita was being pushed out of the game by Scott. And Jackson, you know, he's got 4 fouls, but I think you almost have to go for the block there. But then again, you don't want to give him a chance for a 3-point play.
Kyoto, HANNARYZ.
74-72. Yokohama back on front. Let's see what play Roy Rana has drawn up. Kai King comes out, commits the foul. So they're going to, I don't know if that was by design, but they're putting him on the free throw line. So I doubt very seriously that was the plan. He makes one of two. So Kawamura in the game, taking the shot clock down to 10. Now it's go time. He gets it to Utah, off into the corner. Kai King, wide open three. He misses. So a break for Kyoto, because I'm fairly certain they would have. In fact, that was, excuse me, not Kai King. No, it was Kai King. There's Matthew Wright from the elbow. Jackson battling away. And again, that would have been a shot that they would have settled for. 74-73, crunch time. Kawamura again taking it down to 10 seconds. So it looks like Yokohama wants to shorten the game. Here's Kawamura, bounce pass to Kai King, goes up and travels. Kind of ball slipped out of his hands as he was going up. So tough break now. 2 consecutive possessions. I mean, they're showing their faith in King. Definitely looking for him to be a big-time contributor this year. He had 7 points yesterday. He's got 5 today, but he's come up empty on his last 2 possessions, last 2 attempts. Okada from downtown, missing. And not when you want your offense to go into hiding if you're Kyoto. You need to be able to put away some of these shots. There's Kawamura. Shot clock down to 4 for 3. Oh boy. Look at that. Yuki Kawamura. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Number 5. Once again. The fan favorite. And at least the fan favorite in Yokohama. 4-point advantage. Kyoto right there, just not able to put the ball in the bucket. So they're going to have to, I mean, you know, if you go out, if you guard him too closely, he's going to blow past you. Maeta just trying to stick with him. And fifth three-pointer of the game. He's 5 of 12 from deep. Well, what, you know, Kawamura, 30 points. The guy is just sensational, folks. You know, 27 yesterday. Excuse me, he had 18 yesterday. He's got 30 now and already playing like an MVP. Will they look for a three? I don't think so. I think they're going to try to get something going to the basket. Here's Wright. Ends up taking a tough shot, but there is Jackson. Great play. You drive and you crash the offensive boards. Now if they can get a stop, they can try to tie it or take the lead. Eight on the shot clock. It's go time. Scott with the pick. See if he rolls. Kawamura. Look at Kawamura. And this time he doesn't convert. Jones with the rebound. Final 15 seconds. And Okada takes it deep. Tries to get it to Jackson. It was well covered. Well, they could challenge this. Could review it. Here's Okada. No, I think that's the right call. So they are going to review it. So he's challenging it. So he saved it for the right time. The majority of the head coach's challenges are on out-of-bounds calls. I mean, they're not going to be able to decipher it from that camera angle. It just depends if they have a camera angle that shows something different. Maybe this will be the best angle. I mean, you can't make a decision based on that replay. And again, that camera angle doesn't pick up the lower part. And indeed, they just don't have enough. If those are the angles, unless they were seeing something else. Okay, 12.5 seconds. It's money time. Do they take... Oh, they get the inbounds pass. Oh, the block. But the whistle blows. Oh, boy. Great defense. What can you say? Right at the death. The block shot. .4 seconds remaining. If they can't get a steal, I think you definitely want to keep the ball out of the hands of Kawamura. Oh boy, this will be a brutal defeat for Kyoto if indeed they cannot. So you don't want, look at this. And it was Kai King with the block. Wow, sensational. Kai King with the play of the game. Good job, Kai King. Now they got to foul him. So they foul Utah. And they'll be hoping that he misses both. And at bare minimum, oh no, excuse me, they've got too many fouls to give. They're not even close to the bonus. It's only their second team foul. They're going to need a minor miracle here. You can't let Kawamura catch it because he'll catch it and dribble out the clock. Utah, you got to get him. 5.7 seconds left. And now they're going to have to commit another one. Boy, what a brutal, brutal finish for Kyoto. Oh, they got it to Kawamura. Kai King fouled. So Kai King will go to the line. Well, at the end of the day, they had a great look there. Oh, no, they still aren't in the bonus. 4 fouls. Gosh, no, they had not committed any fouls. And that is going to be it. So they don't even get him to the free throw line. And Kawamura with his usual outstanding display, 30 points. Kai King with the block of the game. And Kyoto just very tough loss. They played very well today. Just didn't make the plays when they had to right at the end. 77-75. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS win it to get the 2-game sweep. And there's Coach Aoki. And he'll be pleased with how his team held it together down the stretch. Although they very easily could have lost this game. Probably something to build on for Kyoto. You can see who the two teams playing next. But before they start thinking about that, they're going to have to digest this one. There is Jackson embracing Kawamura, telling him great job. Good sportsmanship from Jackson, recognizing the excellence that Yuki Kawamura is. Well, Kyoto, they'll know that they've got a better team. I mean, they should draw some encouragement from this, although it's always difficult to be swept at home, and especially at the beginning of the season. But as the saying goes, if it doesn't kill you, it can make you stronger, and that's what Kyoto will be hoping. You know, some obvious areas where they can get better. They can't turn the basketball over the way they did on a few occasions. They had 14 turnovers. We're going to go down now and hear from Coach Aoki. Well, at least I think we are, until we do, or maybe Roy Rana. We'll see. So no, we're not going to hear from the coach. It's 8 points scored off turnovers for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Just 3 scored by Kyoto off the turnovers. But I mean, the turnovers came at bad times for Kyoto. And at the end of the day, when you look back, you're going to have to say that was just an incredible defensive play from behind by Kai King, going up and getting the swat. With about 10 seconds left, they were going up for the potential game-tying layup, and Kai King got the rejection from behind. Okay, here's Coach Aoki.
まず開幕戦勝利連勝できました。まず今日のゲームの感想を最初にお聞かせください。
やっぱり、京都がしっかりと昨日の負けを取り返しに来るっていうのは分かっていたことなので、そこに対して自分たちがどれだけ上回れるかっていうのがまず最初のテーマだったというふうに思います。
ありがとうございます。昨日も4クォーター11点で、今日に関しても12点とすごくディフェンスのところですごくエフォートというかこのチャレンジがすごく感じるんですけど、そういったところどういう印象を持ってますか？
やっぱりその簡単なゲームなんか一つもないので、どうやって4クォーター最後に山場を持ってきて勝ちきれるかというところをチームとして今日は最後乗り切ったゲームだったというふうに思います。
ありがとうございます。連勝はしたんですけど、その中でシーズンに向けての課題なんかも見えたでしょうか？
まだまだ、オフェンス、ディフェンスともに遂行力っていうのは求めているものには、全員が求めているものにはまだまだ足りないというのはみんなが実感しています。特に今日途中、すごく小さなミスがいくつか見られた中で、やっぱり相手にまた自信を上げてしまったっていうところが今日の課題だと思いますので、オフェンス、ディフェンスともにこれからまだまだ、シーズン最後まで、強くなれるように成長していきたいなというふうに思っています。
ありがとうございます。次節に向けて連勝を期待しているブースターさん皆さんにメッセージお願いします。
はい、いつも応援ありがとうございます。本当にビコルブースターの応援というのが魂に響きました。本当に辛いゲームだったんですけれども、最後こうやって勝つことできたのは皆さんのおかげだというふうに思います。皆さんの思いとともにこれからも戦っていきたいというふうに思います。
ありがとうございます。連勝おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
So Coach Aoki saying they were able to find the buckets, and I really wanted to say thanks for the support of the Yokohama fans. You can see right there that traveled to Kyoto to support the team, and they will not go back home disappointed. A weekend of fun, cheering on Yuki Kawamura and co. And Coach Aoki also saying, hey, we're going to continue to do our best. And I think he knows they're going to have to play better if they're going to improve on last season, because the last season already they were good, and they're no longer the surprise package. This is a team, but I think let's listen to Kawamura.
まず連勝おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日のゲームを率直に感想を聞かせてください。
はい、やはり昨日京都さんが僕たちに負けてからすごいバウンスバックしてきて、いろんなことを修正してすごくいいバスケットをしてきました。その中で本当に苦しい時間帯もあったんですけど、たくさんのファンの応援であったりとか、絶対負けられないという自分たちの強い気持ちで、なんとか2連勝で終えることができて本当に良かったなというふうに思います。
ありがとうございます。昨日のゲームからも今日も本当に大活躍というかカムバックで、加えて相手チーム必ず止めに行く中での活躍なんですけど、このゲームの前に臨む気持ちとかそういう心の整え方みたいな、もしアドバイスあれば全国の少年少女のバスケットをしている子どもたちに向けてメッセージをお願いできますか？
もう本当に試合の準備が一番だなというふうに思っていて、試合でできることっていうのは練習でやってきたことだったり、自分が自信を持ってやってきたことの集大成だと思っているので、その準備の段階でどれだけ試合に自信を持って臨めるかが大事になってくると思います。
ありがとうございます。練習でいかに自信を持てるかということですね。
はい。
次節に向けても河村選手の活躍とあと連勝を期待しているブースターの皆さんにメッセージをお願いできますか？はい。
今日も本当遠い中、応援に駆けつけてくださったり、画面越し応援してくださるファンの皆さん本当にありがとうございました。僕たちの目標は優勝なので、また来週またアウェーの群馬さんとの戦いになりますが、しっかりとこの1週間いい準備して戦い抜きたいと思いますので、今後とも応援のほどよろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。連勝おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Kawamura just knows this early in the season, and said it's always important to continue to make the effort for the fans, and that's why it's so important for those fans to show up, because really does make a difference for them when they're playing on the road. Well, here, let's have a look back at some of the highlights. Palmer also did say thank you for the fans' support, as always. But he had 30 points. He had 5 3-pointers. Josh Scott, I think he's probably going to get a lot better. Looked a little bit tired today. It was tough playing back-to-backs. Matthew Wright coming out, stroking the 3. I mean, you got to hope, if you're Roy Rada and you're Kyoto, that Matthew Wright can draw some or get confidence from this game and continue to play this well. Kai King, again, big difference today from him coming off the bench. He only had 5 points, but he did have that big block. Devin Oliver, stroking it from deep. I mean, between Oliver and Kawamura, they scored 47 of Yokohama's points. So they scored more than half of their points. So you have to be able to really put the clamps on that duo. Matsuzaki came into the game, scored. And Okada really played hard today. I mean, you got to really tip your hat to him. 12 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds. And Kevin Jones had some shaky moments, but ended up scoring 15 points, had 7 rebounds. But what can you do with that man? You can't do anything. You just got to hope that he misses. Matthew Wright from the floor today, coming off the bench. He had 19 points. He was 7 of 13 overall from the floor, 4 of 5 from three-point range. He also had 10 rebounds and 4 assists. I guess the only issue with him was that he's turned it over 6 times. So that wasn't good, but Matthew Wright was trying to make things happen. And here's a player, Davis, that really, I think, took a step forward with this team today, and somebody that they're going to have to, I think, lean on. He can really help them. Okada, look at this. Great job going up and getting the bucket, the alley-oop. Watch this, Jones again. He turns that errant 3-ball into a pass and scores. Then he had his good back-to-the-basket game. And Davis rattling in the three-pointer. That was not the shot they wanted there. And then Yokohama were able to get right to the other end and get a layup from Oliver. Then going off 1 foot and missing. Allowed Kyoto a chance here late. And Okada had it. And his pass. And Davis was able to follow it up and score. So it made it really interesting right at the end. Here's Kawamura again. And he just has a penchant for hitting the big shots. What can you say? Right at the end, Matthew Wright driving and Jackson with the follow, so they kept their hopes alive. And Kawamura again, another three-pointer. That was a real dagger. Right at the end of the shot clock, pushing the lead to 4. And of course, they had the great block at the other end. So here are some of the numbers. Kyoto shooting 58% inside the arc, and also 44% from three-point range, and not winning. That is a tough pill to swallow. They also had 11 more rebounds. Yokohama getting those 26 points in the paint, 38 points in the paint for Kyoto. 33 points from the bench for Kyoto and 30 for Yokohama. You can see that 19 of those bench points for Kyoto coming from Wright. And Jackson finished with 15 points, as did Jones. 30 points, the game high for Kawamura, 17 for Oliver. Utah had 11. And Wright showing you how hard he was working today, because in the statistic of desire, he led all players with 10 rebounds. 8 rebounds for Jackson, 7 for Jones, 6 for Utah, and 5 apiece for Scott and Oliver. And from an assist standpoint, Okada had the 11 assists, 4 for Wright and 1 for Kanishi, 6 for Kawamura, 3 assists for Utah, and also Mori. So while they lost, I think a lot of good can be drawn from this from Kyoto, but moral victories will not get you to the playoffs. They're going to have to get back. Take a, it's very important these guys get a good night's sleep, recover, come back out to practice. Maybe depends if Rory Rana gives them the day off, and then come back, recharge the batteries, and be ready to go for the next time. Saw the key players there, what their contributions were, Kawamura and Okada. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. One last time, Yokohama B.CORSAIRS winning at 77-75 over Kyoto, and you can see some of the other games coming up. San and Neo Phoenix will be Kyoto's next opponent. That'll be on next week. So one final time from Kyoto here in the B-League today. 77-75. Yokohama win it over Kyoto, led by Yuki Kawamura's game high 30 points. Thanks for watching.